Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I am super excited to do this video today. I've actually never done a video like this before. The last video I did was our blog series in Ireland, and that was a while ago. So here we go. As you can tell from the description, I wanted to make a video that was about how pregnancy has affected my weight lifting and my nutrition. Coming from someone who's done weight training for about 5 years now, and as far as nutrition, I've done, I feel like everything. It feels like clean eating, macro tracking, and for a while now I've pretty much just done intuitive eating. Okay, so let me give you guys some background. We got pregnant about mid-January. Around week 6 is when we found out that we were pregnant. Basically, once we found out we were pregnant, everything started to change a lot. I remember the first time I went and worked out after I found out I was pregnant, it was the weirdest thing. It was literally like someone flipped a switch on me. I remember like pulling this light weight for like my warm-up set off the rack. The energy in my body was gone. I don't even know how to describe it. It was freaky to me. I was like, maybe I'm just having a bad day. I'm tired, whatever. The symptoms that I dealt with the most, the fatigue obviously was a big one. I think I felt more tired in my first trimester than I have in this third trimester, to be honest. Another big one, I was dealing with nausea. I was dealing with food aversions. And the nausea was weird because, you know, they call it morning sickness, and it was not morning sickness. This should be called all-day sickness. Like, you can't eat all day or at night because it never goes away. So the nausea really started to hit me after week 6. That affected me because my nutrition, how I had everything set up, just went out the window completely, pretty much. I felt like getting on the treadmill, doing a little bit of light weight, really actually helped my nausea, and it helped me to feel better, and it just kind of helped me to stay consistent. The food aversions were really bad, and by food aversions I just mean like so much food, just I could not do. Like the thought of it, I couldn't do it. There was literally at least a 2-week period where I did not eat a single bite of meat because I could not. The first trimester was definitely the most brutal for me. I really had to reevaluate at that point, give myself a little grace and mercy and just be like, listen, you're working out now not to make progress, not to look good. You're in the gym, if you do go, to be healthy, to be strong, to help your baby be healthy and strong. And if it feels good, you can do it. And if it doesn't, let your body rest. Just really listen to your body. And that's what I really tried to do, was listen to how my body was reacting to everything, and it did help me a lot. Okay, so let's talk about the second trimester. Glorious, beautiful, lovely second trimester. Almost all my symptoms go away. I have this great energy. I can eat anything I want, and it was amazing. I'm good to go for working out. My doctor says I can do it. I'm going to take it easier in the gym than I was previously. I'm going to try to get in a little more cardio. I'm going to try to lift lighter weights, and that worked out really well for me, to be honest. I'd get on the treadmill, I do like 10-15 minutes of warming up, which is long for me, like 5 minutes. I'm like, girl, cardio, like who is she? We don't know her. But basically I would do a warm up on the treadmill, and then I'd go, and I was doing pretty much the same kind of exercises I was doing before I got pregnant, and just kind of evaluated how my body was dealing with it. You know, if it felt good, if it wasn't too hard for me, I'd do it. And I was super consistent like all second trimester with fitness. I was going like 4 to 5 times a week. It was great. I honestly, I felt so good. During the second trimester, I ate pretty normal. I feel like I was eating almost like pre-pregnancy. Honestly, I've been a lot more relaxed with nutrition. Like, I'm trying to make sure I'm getting in, you know, vitamins and minerals. I'm trying to make sure I'm eating enough protein. I'm not super paranoid about what I'm eating. I'm not like, oh, I'm not gonna eat any sugar. I'm not gonna have any caffeine. I really tried not to say, well, I'm eating for 2. and so I'm going to eat all this extra food. I pretty much just learned to listen to my body a lot, with the working out, with the nutrition. You know, as long as I was, you know, weighing in at a good weight with my doctor, as long as my doctor was saying that I could still work out, like why wouldn't I, you know? So third trimester, which I'm currently in right now, I'm actually at 34 weeks, so I'm getting close to the end. It's pretty crazy. To be honest, this pregnancy has really just flown by. It's hard to believe that I've been pregnant for almost 9 months now. The symptoms kind of started coming back in third trimester. Luckily, nothing with nausea or food aversion, which I'm super, super grateful for, because I don't know what I would do if that came back. It'd be horrible. I'm definitely more fatigued this time around. Not as much motivation to go to the gym. I'm just not going because my body does feel tired. And I know that I'm literally tired because like I'll get home after work and I feel like I could lay down and sleep. And there are days where I just nap like for 3 or 4 hours, and that's just kind of weird. Like that's not a normal me thing. So with the gym kind of slowing down a little bit with what I'm doing, I am trying to now focus on just doing pretty much cardio. And that's pretty much what I'm going to continue on doing, is just trying to get in cardio when I can. I've lifted for long enough that I know that when I do go back to the gym, even though I've lost muscle, I still have a good framework for getting back into the gym. And I'm getting to the point now where I'm super excited to be back and to be more consistent after the baby's born. As far as nutrition goes, I have been a lot more hungry now that I'm in the third trimester versus the second. Still trying to just be smart about it, you know, not saying like, oh, I'm pregnant so I can just pig out, you know. But if I'm hungry, if I'm legitimately hungry, trying to eat, trying to meal prep, especially for lunches and breakfast, so that I know I'm getting enough nutrients in. And just kind of being flexible, you know, not saying like I have to be getting in this much protein, I have to be doing this. Just trying to really more be watching my weight and making sure I'm not overgaining, you know, with being a little more flexible with how I'm eating. That pretty much concludes what I wanted to talk about. I hope you guys found this helpful, maybe motivational, and for all you expecting moms, congratulations. It's going to be an awesome experience. I'm so excited for you guys. I'm excited for me too. I can't wait to meet our little boy, and in the future too, I might do another recap of getting back into the gym, you know, maybe postpartum. So if you would like to see a video like that, just leave a comment below and let me know.